Hi Leo, and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia, and today I'm pulling energies for the sign of Leo for you and your person in a no contact situation. As usual, I will pull for all placements, so that will be your sun, moon, rising and Venus. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, then check one of my other videos for your other placements. I'm sure you'll find yourself in there somewhere. And if this reading does resonate, then give it a little like and let me know in the comments below. And with that, Leo, I am going to start pulling some energies for you and your person. We will start with you, Leo, and you will be here on the left hand side of the table. We'll start with your initial energies, and then we will pull clarifiers just to see what's going on underneath the surface. We'll do the same with your person, and then we will move on to an outcome cards and universal advice. Okay, if you're okay with that, Leo, and you're ready to jump in, my lovely Leos, let's pull some energies for you and see what's going on. Okay, can you show me Leo, please? Show me Leo. Leo, please. Can I see Leo, please? Leo and their person. Leo. Can you show me Leo, please? Oh, what's this in the middle? The Page of Swords. See if he comes out later. You're watchful, Leo, or somebody's watching you. So I won't be surprised in these sorts of situations, eh? Okay, can you show me Leo, please? Ooh, that page, the Page of Wands now, Leo. Pages really want to come out in force for you. Someone's got an eye. Someone's watching. Someone's holding a little peephole open. Having a little look there. Okay. Right. I'm not saying an actual peeping Tom, Leo. If you have one of those, call the police, okay? Right. We get some energies for Leo, please. For Leo. Let's begin. Leo, please. Leo. Leo, please. Leo. Leo. Oh, Ace of Pentacles, right. The Lovers, and the Seven of Cups. Not surprised there. So you're like, wow, this person's come in. What a great opportunity. Build something together. Beautiful brand new beginning. All feels gravy, baby. And then confusion. I have a feeling you may have been dropped just suddenly out of the blue. That sort of thing. Because you're like, everything's fine. And then it wasn't. Yeah, we've got the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right? Okay, I'm not going to mess about then, Leo. I'm going to jump straight to your person. I need to get a hold of this. Because from your energy, everything was going okay. In fact, it seemed like it had real potential. And then, poof, that smoke gone. Okay. Can we please see Leo's person? Where did they go to? What's happened there? Oh, really? Okay, we've got the Six of Wands. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands, okay, and then we have the Six of Cups. Well, you're going to be hearing about this from this person relatively soon, Leo. I don't know what it is that they've been up to. Hopefully we see a little bit more of that in the clarifier. But they've done something for themselves and they're feeling very good about it. However, you're completely in the dark about this. Or they're sending you mixed signals if there's any level of contact, but they are connecting with another energy, but this is in reference to you. I asked them their feelings towards you in the non-contact situation. You're still very much in the forefront of their minds. And with the Eight of Wands, they expect that they are gearing themselves up to make contact. Now, this Six of Wands in their energy. Now, I don't know if that is their own victory over something. So you may have been dealing with someone who was going through a lot. Maybe they just dropped the ball on this situation. That's perfectly possible. Not all people vanish because they're being malicious. So I don't know if this is something they've achieved, like finally my exams are over, or finally I'm through with my divorce, that sort of thing. Now I can get in contact with Leo and start something properly. That would be nice. Or this is them building up confidence to come forwards to you. Now, if that is the case, that means that the whole situation was just left in such a, what's the word I'm looking for? It just left a bad taste. Yeah, so it may be they had a little fright about the connection and just dropped it. And you never heard from them again. And you weren't given a reason why, and that would explain your confusion. Because if this person did leave for a valid reason, you wouldn't be so confused. They just dropped it. Maybe fear, maybe belief in the self, low self-esteem, could be any reason, but they just kind of dropped you and left you in the dark here. I think they are now building up confidence to come forwards again. Whether or not you'll be receptive to them, that's up to you to decide, Leo. Right, I'm going to just go underneath the surface now, Leo, and pull some clarifiers and see what's going on for you. Can I please get some clarifiers for Leo, please? For Leo. For Leo. For Leo. Okay. Oh, how many's here? Okay, yep, that's fine. Oh, yeah, of course you are, my love. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. We've got two more. I'll take them. Oh, yeah, you're hurt. My darlings, I know. This really put your fire out. Really put your fire out. You thought you were onto something here. They would have led you to believe you were. I don't think you picked this out of thin air, Leo. This isn't limerence. This is not someone you were staring at from across the street that doesn't know your name. No, you were building something. You're in the middle of building something. You are holding on to that hope. The longer, my voice is going so I can feel it. The longer it went on, you have retained a spark, a love, a connection to this person, and you feel like they have just pissed all over it. You're heartbroken. The heartbreak is heavy, and it feels heavy in your chest. It feels heavy as you're going about your day. It feels heavy as you're just trying to get on with the day-to-day life and routines. Your head is going a million miles an hour about what could have possibly happened while your heart's trying to heal. You're not in a good place at the moment, Leo, energetically speaking. Your capabilities are amazing, though. Do you know, once you have a solid and steady partner, there is no stopping you, Leo. But of course, you're a Leo, loyal, faithful, you put in the work, passionate. It's their fault if they could not see that. That's not on you, Leo, that's on them. Oh, sorry there, Leo. Look, just try to come out, the Devil and the Ace of Swords. Someone's coming forward with a truth here. Okay, can we please clarify Leo's person, please? Okay, 1 second. Leo's person, what's going on there? Leo's person. Leo's person, please. 3 of Wands. The Lovers. The Knight of Wands. Oh, yes. Okay, so this person is making their way back to you. This was what I thought, that it was the second thing I thought. They're building up the confidence to come forwards to you again, Leo. They're currently looking at you. Do you know, we're getting a lot of that kind of spying and looking at energy in the cut. Got 6 of Cups underneath the deck as I'm speaking about this as well. We've got that twice here. They're going to make a move. At the moment, they're watching you from a distance. They're kind of planning. I think some of them are maybe expecting you to go towards them. Do not do that, Leo. Don't. A little bit of hope here. That's the 3 of Wands. That's someone waiting for their ships to come in, but also about to make their move. The 2 of Wands is planning. The 3 of Wands is I'm about to do the thing. In regards to you, we have the Lovers here, clarifying the 8 of Wands communication. They're coming back in. You're going to hear from them soon. I'd say within the next week, 2 weeks at most. And then we've got the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Now this Knight of Wands concerns me a little bit. Now I love the Knight of Wands. It's very passionate. So this person has a lot of passion, a lot of attraction to you. But what I'm not seeing here is any Pentacle energy. I'd like to have seen more Pentacle energy for me to trust the intention of this person. So they've got the Cups. They feel the emotional connection with you. An emotional connection has been established. They're feeling a hell of a lot of passion and drive towards you. I'm not seeing the Pentacle energy, what you are coming with to match this Pentacle. The Pentacle energy is something real. So I'm afraid that this person is missing you a lot. You had a lot to give them. They know that. I don't know how sincere they are about the long term. I have a feeling that if you were to continue down this way, you might find yourself in the same situation again. But that's me, my hunch, based on what I'm seeing here on the table. Let's get you an outcome from the cards, shall we? Right, can I get an outcome for Leo, please? Outcome for Leo. Outcome outcome for Leo, please. King of Swords. The Nine of Swords in reverse. And the Fool. Okay. We might have a 50-50 split here. So this person's coming forward for sure with some communication to you with some kind of truth. And it is the truth. I believe them. They're coming up King of Swords. I don't think they're going to try and sell you something down the river here. I don't see any deception in their energy. This person basically fucked up. They're coming back to try and rectify things. It puts you at a better state of mind. It puts you at ease, which I'm really happy to see that. The Nine of Swords, so that mental energy that's been dragging you down and confusing you and not helping you to heal, that starts falling away when this person comes. However, what it does, it kickstarts a new journey. Now, if that's a new journey with you by yourself, Leo, or you and this person, I don't know. I'm going to get some advice from the universe on this one here. I mean, it's going to be depending on what they say, how you feel, how long you've known each other, what it was. It's going to be different for all of you. I'm not telling you what to do, neither is tarot. It's just showing you the possibilities of the issue. Ultimately, the choice rests with you, Leo. Okay. All right. Can I get some advice for Leo, please? Can I get some advice? Some advice, please, for Leo. Some advice. The Knight of Bows. This there, Knight of Wands. The Four of Bows celebration. So they're coming in talking about commitment here. And blasted out the Four. Wow. Okay. This comes with a little bit of a footnote from the universe, Leo. So yes, the possibility of reconciliation with this person is very much on the table as an option. The possibility of commitment with this person is an option on the table. Possibility of a beautiful brand new beginning is possible. However, the foundations of which this is built on are not very strong, given what's happened here. So this is a little bit of a word of warning that if you do go down this road, expect maybe more of this in the future, or at least something coming into... Sorry, I forgot to cover up the Lover's card here. I don't think it really matters, but I'm not taking the chances. At best, more of the same. At worst, it's not going to work out in the long term as you had hoped. This person's very flighty and easily afraid. They're not very... So there's no pentacle energy there. There's no grounding energy. There's no roots. This person does not want to root. And you want to root. You need to root if you want... Everyone needs to root if you want a long-term commitment from this person. You may not want a long-term commitment, but I'm sorry, the way I see you energetically, that you've broken your heart over this situation, that this person just dropping you like a lead balloon, says to me that you do. You're capable of it. You deserve it. This person's treated you in a way that... I understand you forgiving, but it's difficult to forgive. But you get the blasted go, which is the Tower, over your brand new beautiful beginning here. And towers come down when their roots are not steady, when their foundations aren't steady. So if a reconciliation, if you accept a reconciliation, Leo, be prepared to expect that it might come, it might be fleeting. It may not last the length of time of which you wish, you know. I hate to be the bearer of that news, but I'm just showing you here on the table what's an option and what's a possibility. You're still free to go with your choice, try it and make it work. Who knows, maybe later down the line, your person grows some pentacles out somewhere. Who's to say? But there's a very high chance of it not working long term because your person is not ready to actually settle down and ground, which is where you're at. You know, they're here for the fun, the passion, the emotional connection, all of that. But when it comes to actually building something real, it's not their bag, not at the moment anyway. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. Sorry, Leo. I just had to check. I thought we weren't recording for a second there. And I would have hated to not get this message out to you. I know it's painful. I know it hurts. You're in a period at the moment of deep, deep healing. Yeah, this person is going to come back around for you. Yeah, they're going to give you the lip service. They're going to say what you want to hear in a way, just to make you feel better. And it will make you feel better. They'll explain themselves. And when they do explain themselves, I do see them telling the truth. And it is, but it's to open a door for you with the Knight of Wands coming up twice there. It's to open up the door, but they are opening up that door with truth. So that's on them. That's good for them. I do believe what they say. However, whatever problem it is that they were having, that's likely to repeat, and the foundations of this relationship will just weaken. Or you could take a choice. For some of you, this is completely walking away completely by yourself, and your blasted oak is actually happening right now. It's almost like, and let's just get this over and done with now, finish it now, get to healing, and then get on your next beautiful new brand new beginning, which is full of abundance, new people, new places, new things that are more deserving of you than whatever this is. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I really hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below and give the video a little like. It really helps the algorithm and gets this message out to other people that might be in a similar situation that might need to hear it. And with that, Leo, I wish you all the best. I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care.